In order for you to have a long-lasting marriage with a good man who is into you for the long haul, you must trigger his vasopressin and his vasopressin receptors. In order for you to have a long-lasting, happy marriage, okay? In order for you, I'm not just talking about being with the man who's going to distract you. I'm not just talking about being with the man who's just going to give you some penile here or there, okay? Make you say ooh, ah a few times. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a real man who's into you 3 times more than you're into him. A man has to be into you 3 times more than you're into him, ladies. He has to. Just by the nature of a man. You must know how to trigger his vasopressin and his vasopressin receptors. I'm not just talking about a man who's excited until the wedding day, or it's just good for the first year or 2, and then now he's bored. I'm not talking about that. When I did my dating experiment of going on 100 dates in 3 months, right? Because I'm a scientist. I'm a scientist at heart. I graduated pre-med biology. I was accepted into medical school. I was in pharmaceutical sales for many years. I love everything. I love science so much. It just makes so much sense. Okay? Your love block attracted all them liars. Okay? Your love blocks attracted the Build-A-Bears who lie. Real men don't lie. They don't have to. Masculine energy stands 10 toes down on what it is that they said. They're going to do what they say they're going to do. That's the definition of a man. The ability to be able to control his actions is the definition of a man. If a boy, child, is not doing that, then he is not a man, honey. That's not a man. And that's the problem. As women, we have gotten what a real man is backwards. What you're talking about is a feminized boy. And here's the thing. Feminine energy is a good thing. It's power in a woman. Okay? Or if a woman's with another woman, one has to be in her feminine energy, one has to be in her masculine energy. Because everything in nature needs polarity, ma'am. These are magnets. This is the negative end of a magnet. If you try to make 2 negative ends touch, they're going to repel each other. If you try to make 2 positive ends touch, they're going to repel each other. Okay? You got to have the negative with the positive. You got to. We have to come back to basics. So, if you're attracting a man who wants you to pay the bills, if you're attracting a man who wants you to earn him, you to pursue him, a man who's a player, a man who's ruled by his lower root chakra, then you're not attracting a man who's in his masculine energy, baby. You are attracting a man who's in his feminine energy. And here's the thing, okay? And this has been studied. When a man is in his feminine energy and his testosterone is low, it increases his cortisol level. It increases his stress hormone. So he's stressed out. He can't even love you right. Broke men can't love you right. Scared men can't love you right. Hurt men can't love you right. And feminine weak men can't love you right. I don't know how else to say it, but to just put it out there. I don't know how else to say it. I really don't. They just can't. If he is a man who is a liar, if he's a narcissist, if he's a cheater, if he is a man who wants you to do all the pursuing, if he wants you to pay half for a date, if he's asking you questions like, what do you bring to the table? When are you going to cook for me? The phone works both ways. If he's saying all of that, then ma'am, that's how you know. That's how you know you're with the Build-A-Bear. That's how you know if he got a gold tooth, ma'am, you're with the Build-A-Bear. Okay, period. I said it. I said what I said. If he keeps jumping jobs, you're with the Build-A-Bear. Period. If he is not driven to pursue more, you're with a Build-A-Bear, ma'am. If he doesn't know how to wash his Some of y'all are with these meaty back Build-A-Bears who can't even wipe their butts right. And you're sitting there because he's cute, because you liked him in the first 2 weeks of meeting him. And then you're jumping in bed with him. And you don't know where his dirty penile has been. And then you end up falling in love because biochemically you were designed to fall in love with somebody that you're having sex with. And then now you're addicted to this man who doesn't even deserve you. And then now you see all your traumas, all your insecurities, all your wounds playing out in front of your face, leading to stress, leading to loss of time, leading to your well-being. But you're going to sit here arguing with me why you shouldn't be dating 3 men at a time. Why you shouldn't be considering 3 men at a time. Why you shouldn't be interviewing 3 men at a time. You want to argue with me about going to dinner versus going to coffee. The math isn't mathing. It's just not mathing.